Hello, everybody.
No.
That guy's playing Gallagher, which is the
Yeah.
conversation we were just having.
Yeah. Didn't think we'd notice, but we did.
Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we referenced. Therefore,
Yeah.
you must watch the rest of this video. That's how that works. And
Yeah.
corpses as well, because this one's
Yeah.
mine, not just his.
No. This is mine.
This is mine.
This is mine.
Oh no! Don't do the thing. If you don't know what that's in reference to, you need to watch more of our videos.
And He-Man.
And He-Man, but mostly our videos because right, this is a true story. Every time I go up to corpses now, we somehow get into this voice, and he goes, "Do you like my piercing?" and his girl, you do it every time, and your girlfriend just looks at you like, "What?" And I'm sitting there pissing myself. And then we have to explain about the cat cafe, and that gets weird as well.
Yeah.
Because we generally go to a cat cafe every time I visit, so yeah.
Yes, because there's cats and cafe.
And we like cats.
And cafe.
And food.
Oh my god, we got so many cats coming to see us. Turns out having someone on the tuner is quite a good way to get a lot of visitations.
Yeah.
When you're at a cat cafe.
And also the cream.
Yeah.
So, but basically, what did we end up? We ended up six. We ended up with the big fluffy one.
I think it ended up as 8 in total.
Was it that
From
many?
the massive one to the tiniest kitten.
Tiny floof that kept on trying to steal our cream.
She's a tiny kitten who's the runt of the litter, so she's half the size of the other kittens from her litter.
Yeah.
Small.
But yes, that's literally like 8 cats, and it was just like, oh my god, so many cats. And we couldn't leave in the end because you're not allowed to pick up the cats, obviously. And one of them had claimed Corpse's coat as his own. So it was just like, we need help.
So, the biggest cat they had, they sent over the manager to come pick him up, who was the smallest person who worked.
She was tiny.
He picked up the cat and he couldn't see her.
Yeah.
And then the cat
and then she put him down. Then she put him down straight back on the coat again. It was like, oh. That was a really good visit, by the way, to that cafe. A1. Must order tuna again. Anyway, what were we doing? Oh yeah, this game.
Yeah.
What just happened?
Loudness, and then they'd agreed to do a stupid.
That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds believable.
The unbelievably powerful telekinetic who has mob links.
Yeah. Forgotten about that. No, I hadn't forgotten. I'd blocked it out. Right.
It's alright, we'll suddenly get extra powers for no discernible reason when we face him.
Fair enough. My footfalls resound off the ancient tarred floor as the rebels watch me leave in silence. Right now, I'm not sure what to think. So
get a bit echoey then.
Sorry, say that again?
Guess you get a carpet. Wouldn't be as echoey then.
Yes, I think that's probably their main problem in this.
Wall hangings, you know?
Yeah.
Would have had centuries to do it. You know,
yeah.
Put up some kind of posters or something, you know? Dartboard. Get a sofa, that'd be nice. So at the moment, the only place where the resistance members can relax is in the medical bay.
Well, no, there are beds
She's a
here.
bitch. Ah, that's a ward, because that's an operating table behind it.
That doesn't.
Look at that light. It's over there. It's a dentist.
Great dental plan in the resistance.
Yeah.
Although I suppose if you're gonna have a resistance, you might as well have a dental plan. Who else is going to take care of them?
Use the cursor over to the left to that girder. Then look at the top of it. Look at the support.
The way it doesn't attach.
And then compare it to the other girders.
Yep. No, I was already there. I just wasn't mentioning it because I figured you would. To be fair, eventually. Because. Yeah, okay, so it's not actually supporting anything, it's just going, hey, I'm here, at the ceiling.
That's why it's got the raised bits. It's just going, yay!
Yay! I'm
Hey,
helping. No, you're not, stupid
I'm
girder.
contributing. Hello, hello. That's why they've all got their arms up. They just want to get people's attention, but because they're girders, they can't talk.
It's weird that girders can't talk, I'm not going to lie.
Well, if they could talk, it'd get quite annoying when you're walking through the train station. Hello, 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 hello.
Oh, I was watching this random video on YouTube. It's basically how to get more people taking the stairs, and they ended up putting one of those step-on pianos, and no one was taking the escalator right next to it. And I was just sitting there thinking, that'd be cool. I'd never use it because there's an escalator right there, but
I use the stairs by choice because it's good exercise.
I don't use the stairs because I don't like stairs. I don't like escalators. To be fair, escalators are one of my fears, mostly because I froze at the top of one of the big underground ones in London when I was about 6.
And there was lots of grumpy people in suits behind you.
Yes, and my mum was on in front of me and she thought I'd got on,
Oh,
and I was 6. That
yeah.
was quite kind of terrifying. So now I have kind of a thing about escalators. So, yeah. But if there's escalators an option, going on the escalator. Just lazy, really. I think that's my problem. Anyway, it's only a matter of time till the Bureau finds out, and then I'll be at the mercy of the Resistance. Just want to block it out of my head and not consider the consequences. I don't remember what this is in reference to.
Because resistance shit, basically. Oh, the Bureau find out you do resistance and stuff.
Is what I'm doing truly the right thing? Nah. I can only rely on my instincts, but how do I trust myself when I don't even know who I am?
But you do know who you are, because you are your memories and
Yeah.
stuff. You know, that kind of thing. Because
Yeah.
you might have had memories and stuff from before, which you no longer have, and therefore don't have the personality traits you could derive from those memories. But, well, fuck it, that was someone else.
Yeah. Basically. And we also know who she is anyway. So,
Yeah, she's Moon Laserface or something.
yeah, she's basically the daughter of the Dark One, as far as I can tell.
Who also flew Moonshot, the giant mecha for blowing up the moon. Because that was a great idea.
Yeah. That could possibly not go wrong at all. Says the
Like
people.
they've got a base on the dark side of the moon, which isn't really a thing. What are we gonna do? I know, let's fire a laser through the moon to get them. Or we could put a missile around it. No!
Through the moon! That's the
Through
only answer.
We don't go round things in this army.
Ladder out the base leads to a rusty hatch in a sidewalk. It creaks open with the weight of hundreds of years of torment by the elements, and I find myself in a nondescript alleyway. Yes,
Don't. There's plenty to describe about that.
I could describe that. I could describe it as tacky, for example.
Yeah.
Um,
It's got parking, a nail bar, guns, and a discount emporium.
it's pretty grey.
Also, Club Neon and their notorious hover sign.
Hover sign, hover
Hover
sign.
sign. I mean, there could be something behind the deli sign connecting it, but we've got no evidence of that. So
Therefore, it doesn't
it's
exist.
it's just a hover. Well, knowing what these artists are like.
Oh no! This is the alleyway that has formed a cult around the hover sign because it's the only sign that has no visible means of support. Right, now find my way to the car. I won't be able to park close to base regardless. I'll have to get used to hoofing it.
Don't worry, this neighbourhood is patrolled by a watch. No ruffians roaming street, just police everywhere. You'll be able to get around safely for most part. Did I mention there's police everywhere?
Oh, I forgot you're still there.
If you have any trouble sneaking around, give me a call. I can't parkour like Zala, but at least I can give you a few pointers.
I'll keep that in mind. I see something in the distance that can only be described as off. A towering figure standing in an unlikely spot on the roof of a faraway building. I can swear that it's looking right at me because it's looking right at me.
Did they wave?
Unsure if my eyes are playing tricks on me, I blink and look again, but the figure has completely disappeared. Instinctively, goosebumps form on my skin and chills run down my back. Was it red
Well, were they red? That would be a good start.
Were they wearing red? That's a question.
Yeah, that that would stand out at a distance.
Was
So
it red and white?
yeah,
Because for some reason...
Violet, what's wrong?
Creepy. Oh,
There
not
she is.
you. The figure on the... Well, you too, but, you know.
Violet,
Never mind, 'twas nothing.
to it nothing.
'Tweren't nothing. Corporate espionage.
No, no, no.
Leaving my car some distance from the building, I walked the rest of the way to Lane Enterprises, holding a bag that Sam had lying around, but without a real uniform. I can only hope they'll take my story at face value.
Oh,
Walking through the glass doors, I go up to the secretary, who's idly scribbling something in a notebook. Hi, the name's Rhonda Fox. I believe I have an appointment.
what?
Oh, secretary. I'm assuming it's a woman.
Well, they said her and she and stuff like that. So
Well, I wasn't paying attention. You expect me to pay attention to this story? Also,
yeah. Well, we've already covered this room. Let's be fair. The weirdest thing is, why are those chairs at the reception desk?
that's the weirdest thing about this room? Really?
Oh yeah, because people can bugger up drawing stuff, but why did they draw those there to begin with?
Okay, true. Oh, you're the electrician, right? That's me, here to fix the problem on floor 21. Weird. I don't remember anyone requesting a repair. Oh well, with the damage from that Selanon attack, who knows what jammed up the works?
Security procedures are somewhat lacking.
Yeah, that's all. Oh, then I'll be leaving. Wait. Huh? If you're an electrician, shouldn't you have, you know, some kind of uniform? This is my uniform, bitch.
Some tools.
I'm an independent contractor. You're awfully fashion-forward for an electrical worker. Keeping up the lace of fashion is a hobby of mine.
Also, don't stereotype my profession, bitch.
You're telling me if looks could kill, everyone around you would be dead. You coming on to her? That's definitely a pickup line.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not good with the whole, you know, pickup line thing. But that definitely is one. I'm not sure whether to be flattered or Oh, wow! Okay. That's a bit...
Get on the good side there.
Yeah. Oh, it was just sort of like... disturbed. Oh, you telling me I'm ugly? Is that the problem? You just don't fancy... Bit homophobic of you, to be honest. Well, don't let me keep you. Elevator's over that way. I walked towards the elevator and pressed the button inside to send it up. As the doors closed, I put my finger to my ear. How do you know her office was on that floor?
Bureau keep detailed record for all high earners. I guess they figure they'll be the most likely to purchase illicit goods.
And they leave it all out in the open. Oh.
Yep. Of course not. Encryption was immense. It took me days just to crack it.
Aren't you afraid they'll catch you messing around in their thingamadoodle?
It's called a mainframe. Not really. I'm guessing that most of the people there are Luddites. Pretty much, almost literally.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not, you know, literally following Ludd around, but it's gonna.
Yeah,
they do go around wrecking advanced tech. So
it's kind of their job.
Yeah.
And what about the ones who aren't?
It's just when they burn all the books on technology, they'll never be able to catch up to my level of skill. So we need skill if you've got better tech than them.
Yeah, and know how to use it. That's basically it.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you should watch your back just in case.
Yeah. You should be coming up on it now. Watch your step. What, coming up on your back? Is he already there? Oh, God, it's a giant certificate room again.
Oh, the door handles again. No. The floor seems clear. No one's around. I walk through the hall searching for the right office.
It's the last one on the right. So it is the right office.
Yeah. I walk towards it, trying the door, but the handle doesn't budge. Locked. Any way to get it open with a key?
Violence. Check your bag. I think Zara left you a few presents. She pooped in it.
I look at my bag.
Pooped in the bag.
What do I do with this poop? Don't know. Smell it.
I didn't say it'd be useful.
Alongside the tools are some long metal objects that don't look like they're used for repairs.
Don't worry if you don't know how to use them. I can give you a rundown.
Great, the last thing I need to is to spend 10 minutes here learning how to pick locks. I'm about to take the picks out and make a pitiful attempt to use them when I hear footsteps from down the hall. I drop them and stand up to meet whoever's coming. My heart drops when I see who it
God.
is. Wilson Lane in the flesh, as he found me out. I grit my teeth, preparing to have my cover blown.
No, he wants something else, blind. Don't worry.
Hmm.
You know, I've actually forgotten his pissing voice.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, because he's that memorable. Why do all the recurring characters have to be utterly unmemorable in this game?
Well, he was a dickhead.
You don't look like Mrs. Luton to me.
Yeah, you see, the thing is that,
I remember now. You were the electrician, right?
how'd you know?
And I had him taps my fingers on this building. And it's not because I have nothing better to do.
Well, I'm here to fix...
Forget that. You're too beautiful to be rearranging light switches.
What?
What does he think? What does he think electricians do? What do you say you quit the grunt work and come work for Lane Enterprises?
Well, that sounds nice and all, but my job's already quite lucrative.
Tell me your salary. I can give you a better offer. No, you really can't.
Really, I'm good. Desk work was never my thing.
Oh, well, that is a shame. And please give me your number. I think I'd like to be better acquainted.
What, pray tell, would make me want to become acquainted with you?
I have money. And that's all I have, really. But it's rather a lot of money.
It is rather a lot of money, but no personalities, so,
No, you'll have forgotten about me before you leave the room.
by next week you won't even remember my voice. Throwing money at a woman is not going to make her attracted to you, Mr. Lane.
It's going to the last game we played. But it works plenty of other times.
Those are just gold diggers, sir. They don't have any sort of lasting attraction for you because you're completely unmemorable.
Does that mean that you do?
In your dreams.
Wait! I think you should maybe just start getting good side. He could open door for you. That wouldn't be weird at all.
He's right. I was never really one for psychological manipulation. I'm sure that Yellow would have him wrapped around her finger by now. Can I just say, somebody asked the question. I don't get that thing about what you said about the Yellow and the psychics. So, the King in Yellow was...
Yeah, that was it, yeah.
Yeah, basically, just takes you over psychically.
Lovecraftian. He didn't come up with it originally, but
well, no, he just...
It's that kind of mythos, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Of elders and that sort of thing.
So
but
Yellow has psychic powers,
yeah,
manipulation powers. So does
yeah,
the King
and
in Yellow.
he has a particular sign, the yellow sign, and if that's on you, or on your stuff, whoever has it on them is working for him, if they know it or not. They're actually being manipulated and controlled the moment the sign's on them.
Yeah, that's basically it.
So if you read the play The King in Yellow, you'll go mad.
Except you don't.
Yeah.
Mm.
To be honest, that's pretty much the ending for everything.
Well,
like,
it's Lovecraft.
really?
It's like, madness. Okay. But you don't know you're mad, so therefore, not a problem. It's fine.
It's everyone else's problem instead.
Yeah. From what I heard, she spends more time in disguise than out in the open. Probably start channeling some of that super spy charm. Reject him out.
Euphemism?
Yeah, beat around the bush as in euphemism.
The bush.
Boosh.
Beat around the bush.
I don't know. I'm not really one to fall in love at first sight.
Well, of course, I understand completely. We just need time to sort these things out. Don't worry. I'll still be over here if you ever come around. Actually, it'd probably be better if you just gave me your number.
My number? Well, I just changed it, so I hope I can remember the right one. While Mr. Lane is legitimately handsome,
Eh.
I would go for the term nondescript
Yeah.
rather than handsome. I've had enough of his grating personality to last me a lifetime. Muster up a fake number and tell it to him. Hope the mask isn't sensitive enough to mimic my expression of distaste. From the look on his face, it doesn't seem like he noticed anything ever in his life.
Hopefully we can keep in time.
Before you leave, I was wondering if you could unlock the door. I don't think Mrs. Lucent is here right now.
Alright, she isn't. Of course, that's completely understandable. She's facing a terrible trauma right now. Watch, have dinner with you. I. Oh no.
That is
Oh,
you.
right. I
That
thought
is
they were
you.
repeating the same text again because it started off with it's really a shame, but it's really a shame now. So soon after she was hired to. She's such a dead hand in the work. Yeah. I'm shocked friends didn't recommend her until now. She went from celebrating her new job at Land Enterprises to this. Terrible. Just terrible.
Sounds like an interesting woman. Too bad I won't get to meet her. Mr. Lane sticks what looks like a master key into the slot, unlocking the office door. It creaks open, revealing a dark office behind it.
I suppose I should leave you to work. Carry on then. Woo.
As Mr. Lane ambles out of sight, I peek inside the room. It doesn't appear to be booby-trapped, at least not as far as I can tell. Tentatively take a few steps inside and sigh with relief. Closing the door, I flip the light switch which illuminates a room, which is what I assume an office is, that is somewhat unkept, as though its owner left in a hurry.
And left one piece of Lego behind.
Yes.
Well, two, but you know.
That's better. Was this thing made to be hot or what?
Yes.
If I want to find out why would you decloak in the middle of enemy territory?
Because you're an idiot and a protagonist. That's
Fair enough.
that's my guess. Is that office? Is that desk lamp only illuminating the phone?
Yes. I'm guessing yes. And
why
are the pictures frames with nothing in them?
They left in a hurry and took their certificates with them.
Particularly their massive one. If I want to find out where Mrs. Lucent might have gone, I must have to conduct a thorough investigation of this place and fast. No! No!
It's a chair.
It's a chair. Nothing appears out of the ordinary.
You must be tired of staring at office chairs all day.
You can say that again. Smells like perfume. Tiffany Lucent was definitely here.
I assume she's sniffing the cushion for the butt as well.
Yeah.
Not the back of it. I can smell a boom.
Not a speck of dirt anywhere. It's a little scary.
Some people can just be clean freaks.
Yeah,
she an office chair. That's so easy.
Does seem like the perfect employee, doesn't she? And filing cabinet.
We opened it.
See, top drawer is just a bunch of old magazines. Probably for a lunch break. There doesn't seem like anything pertinent. What's this piece of paper stuck between them? It's a letter of some kind. Could be from her husband. Seems relatively new as well. I'll just take this for now and read it over later. Oh.
Yoink.
Oh, okay.
Lego.
What's this Lego?
What does it look like?
Lego. Rectangular, about the size of my thumb. It has two circular protrusions on top and a logo on the side.
It has three protrusions on the top.
It
quite clearly has three.
Probably more likely to be four, but yeah.
Yeah.
Vitacell, I've never heard of that brand before.
That's a battery. 9 volts to be exact.
A battery? That is used to power electronics.
And torches. Electricals use them, not just electronics. You daft bugger. Now, plenty of bad ones, but not a lot of working ones. Can you test if it holds charge? Just stick it on your tongue.
Lick it. How to do that?
Touch it to your tongue. Okay. Nothing bad will happen.
This thing is a weapon against physics. No. No, it's not.
I think that's psychics. Is what they said there. No, that just means it has electricity inside, which means it's worth about $1 bajillion, give or take.
And yet someone left it just lying here. How peculiar.
That proves they must have left in hurry.
Does it really, though?
What do you mean?
You're assuming whoever it was knew the true value of a battery. What if they didn't realise what it was? I mean, a battery in itself isn't actually banned tech, even though they're on the black market.
You're right. I assume that everyone had my level of technology. Tech knowledge. Raspberry.
Words. Even so,
Oh,
I'll take it, just in case it leads to something important, and also selling.
also it's worth money. And looks like Lego.
Yes. Basket.
Look, a bin full of Rubik's Cubes.
Trash, yeah? Some sort of tissues, scrap paper, and weights. What's this shiny things?
Must be a tin for that to keep out the Selanon's mind rays.
Looks a bit more like wrapping paper to me. She doesn't strike me as the tinfoil hat-wearing type. You, on the other hand...
Yeah, that was uncalled for. I've got a
True.
tinfoil house. Even if it is kind of true.
I wonder if it was her birthday recently. Either that or this is a very early Christmas present.
You see if you can look around and find out where it came from.
I have a feeling it's related to that box on the table. It means whatever was in that box was unpacked right in this office. But you have a point. Why would wrapping paper be shiny on the back? I think it's a little too strange to just leave alone. I'll add it to the evidence just in case it proves to be important later.
Does they shiny to me kind of metallic shiny or just kind of
Don't know.
sealed? Because you get stuff that's sealed on the inside.
True.
Sure.
This box, it's been left open.
Dun dun
Dun,
dun!
dun, dun. Definitely suggests that someone grabbed its contents and never bothered to dispose of it.
So that's another way of saying this box is empty.
Yeah, pretty small though. I wonder what was in it.
I don't know, murderers.
Could have been jewellery.
If she was Firenze's wife, she might have had access to some serious dough.
Ah, she might be a baker, you're right. Why is it a pattern that everyone investigate makes more than I do?
Because you work for government.
You make pittance.
Well, the Selanon don't care about material wealth.
Do I look like a Selanon to you, Sam? No, but you look like a Selanon human hybrid.
Yeah, I don't know, you're a psychic, so you're like quarter Selanon at least.
Forget it. Can I look at the books box again? No, okay.
Let's have the same conversation again. Yeah.
Stuff. Random books and papers. Nothing here looks very important.
There might be something on other shelves that we can use, though.
Is that basically saying, yes, I better hurry before someone hears the ruckus and decides to check the office?
Okay.
Random sorted self-help books?
Oh, sounds boring.
Yes, because why bother to improve yourself? That way boring lies. You bet The Art of Negotiation by a Runner Scam. Cooking for Dummies by Jackie Pippin. Touch Typing 101 by Mabel Beacon. How very 90s.
Yeah.
And the last one is Hacking in the Selanon Age by Ina Gibson.
Dun dun dun. Wait, what was the last one?
Hacking in the Selanon Age. Why do you... Oh.
Well, it was one of the first books the Bureau started destroying after Selanon Wars.
You know about this, Sam?
Got 18 copies. I managed to get my hands on one of them back when I was first learning about technology. If I hadn't found one, I would never have gotten this far. Mine were falling apart at seams and nearly unreadable. If only I got my hands on a better copy, I'd be so much further along with my hacking knowledge.
But this one looks brand new.
Seriously, no way, that's impossible. Printing presses don't exist.
There's also a bunch of other books by the same author. In fact, it looks like a box set.
Mind blown. Thump.
Sam, come in, do you copy? Never mind, while he recovers from his heart attack, I'll add it to the list of suspicious evidence.
You just put it in the sack that we brought with us.
Yes. Or maybe you should have just brought a toolbox that was mostly empty.
Yeah.
And then you could just transport shit out. It's too bad I can't take any of them. It could end up being too suspicious. I'm sure that Sam would kill for this type of information.
Yeah.
Some fiction books here. Suppose they're for reading on break time. I lost my memories in the ritual, so I'm not exactly up to steam with the latest bestsellers. Up to steam? Is that even a thing?
Well, it's because steam engines take a while to warm up.
Yeah, but...
So you get up to steam because that's basically getting up to pressure.
Okay, I understand how
I don't
steam
know why
engines
she
work,
would use it.
but I don't know why that's a phrase. It's not really a saying that I've ever heard.
It is. It's one I've heard, but generally on telly from boring people.
Ah, that makes sense. But none of these books look particularly old, so I'm assuming they were all purchased recently?
Any secret compartments inside?
Well, why would we look in these books but not the others? Not that I can tell, just regular books here. I think I'll just move on. Drawers.
Ah,
Great. I'm not going to have enough time to sift through all these papers. Look mostly like business documents, though. Lane this, Lane that. She sure was busy here.
how could they go throughout their merry way making money when there's an alien menace to take down?
Because the alien menace poses pretty much no threat to them.
Yeah.
Because they're rich. It's part of life, I suppose.
It's insane! Resistance needs to smack some sense into these dome dwellers.
Not so loud. Someone could be listening in on our conversation.
Get you on an earpiece.
If I try to sort through these, I'll be here all week. I'm moving on.
Okay.
Okay. The typewriter on Tiffany's desk, it looks nondescript, albeit high quality.
Typewriters, eh? I prefer computer keyboards, because I have to jam in my opinions about everything.
Looks like there's paper on the roll. What does this say?
Do not read this. It's an important clue. Don't keep me in suspense.
No, at least I don't think it is. It's just a diary entry.
She keeps diary. Any other pages you can find?
There's just one here. I'll read it to you in case you get any ideas. Been reading books about the Selanon today. I found something very interesting. When a Selanon dies, the others make a sound. At least that's what it seems like. Even though it can even be heard in space.
Yes, it's just poorly written. Don't worry.
Just ow. To humans, it sounds vaguely like singing. It's even caused some to rebel and claim the Selanon were angels.
Idiots, presumably.
Yes, pretty much. People who believe in angels, for a start. Scientists hypothesize that the sound is actually the encoded consciousness of the dead Selanon being sent to Samsara.
You mean these psychic people who send their psychic essence to a place to be psychically rebuilt in a physical body psychically?
There was once a girl who claimed she could remember parts of the song and what was in them. They called her the Maiden of the Moon. Eventually, the song drove her mad and she walked right into a Selanon attack.
Why can't we have a game about her? She sounds far more interesting.
She does, actually. They say that when she died, the Selanon song could be heard ringing out. Sometimes I feel like that.
Psychic.
Feel like that I am that maiden. I am that maiden. Let's be honest. I wish I could tell people what I know, but no one would ever understand.
Nothing particular catches my attention. Don't see any hidden messages here.
That's what I'm for. So calling this evidence a dud. Okay, phone.
Phone.
A phone looks perfectly normal.
Ring.
Better not answer it. It's probably a wrong number.
You have to. What if it's someone relevant to investigation?
I don't know about this.
Come on, hurry.
Click. Hello, is this Mrs. Lucent?
No.
I'm a co-worker filling in for her. She's fallen ill recently. I'm calling from Angstrom's department store on 5th Avenue. If you see her, let her know that her fur coat has come in. She can pick it up at her earliest convenience.
Oh, God, what kind of terror... I just think, because you can't go outside the dome without a rock hitting you. Getting enough fur for a coat means, but one, that's going to be the most expensive thing imaginable.
Yep.
And then two, what are they getting the fur off? Because they're not going hunting.
Oh, there you go. If you don't mind me asking, where'd you get the fur?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you silly goose, it's not real. I don't think there are enough minks on Earth to make anything like that anymore.
You said it had to be mink. That'd be a mink coat, not a fur coat.
Right, well, I have to go. I'm a little tied up at the moment. Goodbye.
Could be further evidence that Mrs. Lawson left quickly.
Yeah, but aside from that, nothing about it's very strange. Okay.
Apart from the fact they had to specify it's a fur coat when it's made of faux fur.
Let's see what's in these drawers.
Maybe some kind of sheet with checkers on it. Kind of.
As I
check.
page...
Yeah, words.
Words. Meanings. As I page through the files, one of them catches my eye. It's a paper with balance sheet written on top in large letters.
I immediately balanced said sheet on my head.
Date on this is extremely recent. October 2346. In other words, last month.
I'll see what you're thinking. Is there any other big transactions that could give us evidence of illicit dealings?
Yes, but I don't have time to read it in detail right now. I'll just have to take it and hope for the best.
Why doesn't a job involve having a small camera or something? Wouldn't that be really helpful for someone in
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Hello, kitty.
Yeah.
So
Mow!
fucking Mao.
Mow, you bastard!
Okay, so
Mow at thee. Lamp.
it's a lamp. Seems like a normal bulb. No special disappearing ink here.
Too bad it can't shine any more light on mystery. Puns.
Enough with the puns. You reminded me of a partner I used to know.
Remind me of a partner that I used to know.
know.
Used to know.
Okay, let's call it an episode there as we finish our investigation.
With with impersonations of a band that really want to be Sting.
I actually don't know which band it is, to be honest. So
I can't remember what they're bloody called, but the song, the first time I heard it, I thought, well, Sting released something. No, it's someone who really wants to sound like him. Okay.
bye bye everybody. Go to see
Bye
Corpse's video.
bye.
It's on his channel like now.
Give me views.
Yes.
At some point in this decade, I might be able to get some money out of this place.
Bye.
Bye.